EA Sports. It's in the game.
All right, let's see how you do with some sparring. Get a good snap in the shoulder. Looking good. Faster, faster. Watch the hook. Come on now. I think I see that coming. Now let's go. Good. Watch the hook. Get a good snap in those shoulders. Back to the body. Work it, work it. Let's go. 1, 2, 1, 2. Nice work, kid. Those elbows in. Watch the hook. That was great, kid. Nice work. evening. Welcome to a much-anticipated Wednesday night fight. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the Mexico City Plaza here in Mexico City for a highly anticipated rematch in our main event. 10 rounds of welterweight action, and now the time has come. All the talk, now comes the walk. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. Power puncher versus the high stamina fighter. How does the high stamina fighter want this fight to unfold as it goes longer?
Well, the high stamina fighter, what he wants to do is he wants to get a lead. Get the lead, go out there quick out of the gate, and then later on you have the power puncher looking for one shot at a time. He's going to be searching him all night, and he's never going to find him.
Halfway through this round. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. How about that hook by Black?
move your head. Come on, baby, move your head.
Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Black's not just loading up, he's landing combination punches like he did right there. Beautiful job of just timing things there with the counter punch early in this fight.
Well, timing. I'm glad you said that, timing, because timing is connected to counter punching. It was a beautiful job.
Scores with the uppercut. This round comes to an end. And Teddy, easy to note here that he wasn't landing a lot of punches. Now he was throwing them up, but he wasn't landing a lot. Is that because of his opponent's defense, or is he just not that accurate of a puncher?
No, it's a combination. First of all, his opponent's pretty slick in there, pretty good at bobbing, weaving a little bit, slipping a little bit, making himself a difficult target, but his punch is a little wide. Needs to shorten them up.
Black's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Black.
Get out of there. Hey, let's go.
Black's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. He engages in the clinch. Well, Painter has his paintbrush, and I suppose a boxing trainer has his mitts. They are the tools of his trade. How does he use them?
Well, unfortunately, today, you have a lot of guys out there that have mitts on, but they know nothing about using them. You have a lot of guys that throw towels over their shoulders in the gym, but they're not teachers. They're not real trainers. You don't have the guys you had in the old days. If a guy knows how to use them, first of all, he keeps them in tight. Doesn't keep them spread out. Where do you ever see a fighter where you're going to be hitting a guy where it's spread way out? So you want to keep it in the parameters that are real. Keep those mitts in close and keep them at the same sort of stages or the same kind of height where the punches should be going. And also you want to throw back at a guy. Yeah, you catch those punches a little bit, but then after he finishes, use your mitts for defensive purposes and punch back at him. Make sure he's moving his head and taking care of defense or respecting defense.
Gets rid of that body shot. Black's out there just waiting on a counter punch, isn't he?
Yeah, well, first of all, why is he? Because he knows if he walks in, he's going to get caught. So what he wants to do is, he knows there's basically a guard at that door. He's trying to get that guard to get out of there so he could go through that door.
A little defense turns into offense. He blocks the shot, comes right back with one of his own. And we come to the end of round number 2. Black's putting on a display of accuracy, and the punch numbers tell that story.
You need to take it to this guy. You're stronger, and you're punch harder than this guy.
And round number 3 is underway. Some fine fundamentals, good counter punch.
Nice mousetrap there, he let him in beautifully. He didn't use cheese, he used distance.
Fine work with the left hand. He landed well by Black. He has his target. He lands the straight right. A little something of his own. Blocks the shot, brings back the uppercut. Blocks that blow, and then a counter uppercut. Coming to the halfway point of this third round.
Come on, now let me see you.
Black's doing well here with that 2-punch combination. Overhand right can be so effective. That was not well targeted by Black. Black's keeping his guard up very, very well. Teddy, does it help to have the speed that he has?
Sure. Anytime you have speed and you can put it into the equation where whatever you're doing, it has to be technically right, but now you put speed, you're doing it even better. You're doing it at a higher level.
How about a return to sender with the left hand? And that's the end of round 3.
That's it. I need another round just like that, all right? You're doing fantastic.
You gotta let your hands go. You have to. You have to be busy. This guy is beating you. If you throw 3 or 4 punches in a row, you can turn this around. But you have to let it go. Throw punches, okay?
So with 3 rounds complete, we take a look at Teddy's scorecard. Black's in control of this fight. Teddy, he's earned every round.
He has. If you talk about ring generalship, you'd have to salute him.
Very clever move there. Little defense turns to offense. The counter punch by Black. Comes right back with a shot of his own. Well, he's just not throwing many jabs here tonight, Teddy. I know that really bothers you. You like a guy that commits to the jab, don't you?
Well, that's boxing 101. I mean, that's the fundamentals, and it has so many areas where it serves you. I mean, it sets up your punches, it sets up your offense, but it controls your defense. Keeps a guy at a certain distance, gives the guy something to think about. Just the most basic thing in the world.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Black's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches.
Keep your hand loose.
Halfway through round number 4.
You got this one all day, all day.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Black. Straight right, left hook. Very nicely done, scoring up top. Left to the body. Scored well with the hook after blocking that shot. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Black's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. Good scoring counter punch by Black. And out of nowhere, things can turn like that, Teddy. Everything was looking good, and now it's looking bad for him.
Well, that's exactly why, because nothing was coming at him. His opponent wasn't throwing back. He got a little lax, and he paid a price.
Round is over. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. I just can't get over the lack of defense here. It's as if he wasn't taught any in the gym.
Well, see, that's the key, and I can tell you he wasn't, because those are things that you have to be taught before you get to the event. Either you know it or you don't know it. He doesn't know it. He's not learning it now.
Okay, you're okay. Now keep your hands up. Keep them.
Black's recovered nicely here. The start of this round, and he is proving to me at least that what happened in that last round is having no effect on this round. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Scores big with the hook to the head. Nice work, the left hand to the head. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Black's putting on a show here. Defensively putting on a show.
And it's helping his offense because, you know, he's creating holes. He's creating opportunities, holes that he's filling as he makes his opponent miss.
Oh, good exchange there. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. That's a good sharp hook by Black. Back up top he goes. And he just holds on there. Good double jab by Black. Well done that time, landing the counter punch. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Black's doing a nice job being comfortable on the outside. And just like that, he's able to turn things around. Remember, he was stunned. Now he's in control.
Hey, remember, when you have that eraser, that power, you can certainly get rid of a lot of mistakes.
Okay, listen. He's gonna come forward this round. Keep that jab moving. Keep him away from it, all right? I need you to keep moving.
And we are underway for what is the second half of this fight. Who knows what we're in store for?
Oh, God! That's what I like to see.
Able to cover up that gut. Well-placed jab by Black. Black's making for a very, very difficult night for his opponent. His opponent knew this was coming. He knew he was going to fight on the outside, but the jab is really doing damage.
Well, his opponent knew this was coming. Why is he not blocking that jab or moving his head and getting away from it?
Black's showing you a little defensive skill there, able to move away from that punch. Committing upstairs now, he goes there again.
Unload!
Targeting the uppercut, and it worked. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Black. He missed with that headshot.
Move your head.
He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange.
Keep working the body.
Black's corner has very little to do right now. Why? Because their fighter has been nearly flawless with his accurate and clean punching.
Well, part of that's attached to his personality. He doesn't waste anything. He's real calm. He's a conservative guy. Anything he throws, he's placing where it's going to land.
This is yours, you hear me? This is your fight. Keep it up. Keep scoring points like that and keep throwing punches. Nice round, baby. That was good. Now keep that up.
The action starts up again, but it's only favored one man. Hard to see this fight going the distance based on what we've witnessed so far. Oh, everybody will tell you, you can't get away with that. What a big, wide, sweeping whiff that was.
Well, you can get away with it if the guy doesn't want to throw back, but if this guy wants to start throwing back, then you're not getting away with it.
Good job on the two-punch combo by Black. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Oh, you see him with the left of the head there? Black's combination punching is working well here. Comes right back at him with a left hand. There's the uppercut, one of my favorite punches, and it works that time for him. exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Black. Black's here in these middle rounds, and he's doing a very fine job of just boxing and controlling the fight.
Well, what he's done a real good job of, Joe, is he understands what he is, who he is, and he's staying to those strengths and staying away from the weaknesses.
Off the target by Black. Wow, look at that, trading shots. And round 7 comes to an end.
Nice work out there. Keep fighting smart and keep busy. Don't take a break with that. Nice work, champ. Nice work. Now keep it up.
You gotta breathe. How you feeling out there? You're not winning this fight, okay? You're not winning. He's beating you. I need you to throw more than one punch out there, okay? More than one.
I wonder if there's an answer to change this, Teddy. Here we are in round number 8, and it has become a one-sided fight as he has strung round after round together.
You know, that's the right question, Joe, but you got to ask it to the right guy, not to the guy who's winning. He's going to keep doing it. Why would he change it? The opponent needs to be asked that question. Do you want to change this?
A crushing 2-punch combo by Black. How about that left hand? Able to land the hook to the head. Teddy, he's just covering up. That's all he's doing, but it gives his opponent so much time to pick where he isn't.
Yeah, you're right, Joe. I mean, first of all, some of them are going to get through and some of them are watching them. They're getting through. And you just touched on it. I mean, you cover up, you tell your opponent, hey, I'm camping out, I'm not throwing back. So instead of throwing 1 or 2 at you, he's throwing combinations of 3, 4, 5. You got a problem.
That's a nice combination. Left hook to the body, right hand. He took a go of it to the body, but came up empty. Black's so dangerous with that accuracy. It's 2-punch combination landed. And a sharp counter punch by Black. Very accurate work with the hook there after fine defense. On the mark with the overhand right. That hook was well off the mark. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Work the body. Great work offensively landing that combination by Black. Black's able to land a good, solid left hand. And now you see him scoring well with the right. Oh, he's hurt. And bang, and away he goes. Oh, this is going to be close. He may be able to survive the round, but he has gone down now. And round 8 comes to an end. You know, Teddy, I'm looking at that cut as he's in the corner now, and it doesn't look good at all. Do you think he thinks he has to go out there and try to end this fight?
Not only does he think it, I think he's right. I think that he probably has very little time left before the referee or the doctor's going to stop this. And he needs to be thinking that way if he's not.
Keep boxing smart. Now, this is it. You heard it. Now keep on this.
Real good sign for him right here. He's coming out and looks fresh. He's up on his toes and boxing the way he was. That after a round in which he was knocked down.
Yeah, that's about DNA. That's about genetics. I mean, he has good recovery skills. That's it.
Teddy, I'm starting to wonder, what is the answer for this guy? Can he do anything else than this? Yeah, he throws punches, but he has no accuracy. Can this change in mid-fight?
Well, it has to if he wants to win this fight. And how does it change? Well, you know, the problem is these things have to be put in place in the gym. I don't know if you could do it right now, but if you could, you tell him in the corner, hey, tighten up a little bit, you know, shorten up these darn punches.
Black's putting forth a little boom, 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 a 3-punch combination scoring.
Gotta see those coming.
Oh, and a crush. Did you see that? Oh, and he goes down again. The question is, can he rise up and continue on? He went down from a big shot. Now he's got to have some big guts to move along. And yet another big shot comes in. Well, he's been there before, and now he's there again. He got floored.
He can't afford.
The ref is stopping this fight. Black's power just much too much for his opponent. Another knockout for him. That's what you want to see, a guy who can close the show and finish with style. He ends up a knockout victor tonight.
And that.
Here we go. Let's see how you do in the ring. That's it. Just like that. That's it. Keep doing what you're doing. Forget about being tired. Stay away from those. You want to win in that ring? Work hard. Get out of the way from those punches. Move your head. Pick it up. Pick it up. I want to see you punch harder. Faster. Let's go. Keep working the body. Pick up the pace. Hold! Clinch him! Nice, nice. Keep the chin down. Get those elbows in. Keep that chin down. Back to the body. Keep those arms moving and keep those legs moving. Hey, 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 let's go! Get a good snap to the shoulder.
with us here for Wednesday Night Fights alongside my ringside partner, Teddy Atlas. I'm Joe Tessitore, and we welcome you to Chicago and the famed Aragon Ballroom for our main event. 10 rounds in the welterweight division. We are looking forward to this fight, especially after seeing what happened at the weigh-in yesterday. A stare down that nearly resulted in a bout breaking out right there. Now they get to do it for real.
Remember, guys, obey my commands at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
Well, they are underway, scheduled for 10 rounds tonight between these two. No matter what the sport, Teddy, it's very challenging to string together two absolute masterpiece performances. Black's last fight was just that. It was a spectacular knockout victory.
And he's looking for more of the same. And to get more of the same, he's got to remember, it wasn't just his power. It was the way he set it up. It was all the little things that he did.
You're doing great.
If you made a checklist of advantages and disadvantage, obviously you'd want the advantage of hand speed. But you've trained many a guy who's been on the other side where his opponents had the better hand speed. What have you told him?
Well, I tell him, make it a muddy track. You know, Secretariat must be the fastest horse in the world, but on a muddy track, things change a little bit. Step out of range. Don't allow the kind of landscape, the kind of track that will suit speed.
Black's work in training camp is now paying off. Do you see the accuracy and the effectiveness with that combination?
Head movement, head movement.
And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. Good job with another left hand. Right to the belt line. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. Black's punch stats numbers are impressive.
Good, real good out there. Look at him, he's tired. He's real tired. He's got nothing left. Now listen, I need you to double up on your punches and keep that lead fired, all right?
Listen to me. Your best defense is to throw punches. You need to throw more punches. That'll keep them away. Listen, I'm not going to stand here and watch you take those shots. You understand me?
Here we go. Round two is underway. Look at that combination by Black. Flush right hand to the head. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Not much action as he just ties up. Really good work right there, landing the two punches in sequence by Black. Ray's defense is paying off now. Teddy, we hear people say that fighters today just aren't like they used to be. Could it be that the trainers today aren't like they used to be? That there aren't as many good ones around?
Yeah, there's not as many teachers. Too many guys that throw towels over their shoulder, and they kind of con their way into the business. You know, I like football, but I can't wind up on the sideline as an assistant coach or even an assistant coach. I don't have the background, the apprenticeship, the schooling to do that. The sport doesn't allow me, but let's be honest. In boxing, you show up in the gym. There's nobody stopping you from walking in that gym. You could talk a fighter into allowing you to work with them, and you're in the front door, and that's remarkable. That's
It's all
scary.
right. Keep moving. Keep moving.
Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round.
Keep circling. Don't stand in front of him. You have to double jab, all right?
Keep doing what you're doing. Keep that jab pumping, then throw the lead right hand. You're winning this fight hands down, baby.
And round number 3 is underway. There's another right hand.
Do that again. That looks good. Do that one more time.
Scores up top with a left. Nice work with the uppercut. What an excellent two-punch combo by Black. Little head knocking with that right hand.
Working the body. Focus.
Head and body. Come on, champ. Head and body. That's right.
See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Reaching the halfway mark of this round. That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Black. Ray's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. See, that's some fine defense right there. I love that block by Ray.
Move your head.
Black's 3-punch combination there is going to impress the judges.
Jump on him right.
Black's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. Defense can turn into offense. The counter punch by Black. Black's committed to that counter punching very early on here in this fight, and that can pay off as the night continues.
Well, it's paying off right now because you see that his opponent now is getting a little worried about letting his hands go, because every time he does, he doesn't find anything, and he finds something coming back at him.
And round 3 comes to an
I
end.
want another round exactly like that. This is your fight, all right? You're in complete control of this fight. Much better. Much better.
Start of round number 4. Black's accuracy has really carried this fight so far. He's up 3 rounds to zip on your scorecard.
Yeah, and again, it's because of what you just touched on. He's been a sharpshooter all night long.
Good job zoning in on that body with the left hook. Even better job bringing the right hand in combination.
Work the body, kid. Body shot.
Double up on those punches. Double up. Come on, double up on the punches.
Black's got something to think about now. He just threw a punch and had one coming right back at him. His opponent scored well with the counter. Very nice work from both men. They each got a shot in. Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go. Oh, no, actually, I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. Targets his opponent after blocking a shot. Well off the mark by Black.
I want to see, baby. That's what I want to see.
Ten seconds to go in the fourth. He got hit, but he sends it right back.
Okay, listen to me. When he misses with a punch, counter. There you go. Left, right. You need to double up your punches all night.
All right, you are dominating this fight. Keep it up and keep doing exactly what you do.
Back to action now. We're underway in what has been a completely one-sided fight. You get the sense this one may not go the distance. Good defense, just covering up down low. Black's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Now, this is exactly what I love out of an offensive fighter, Teddy. A guy who's able to put together the multi-punch combinations and make it look like it's just a sweet science.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you can do when you have good fundamentals. Not just good physical ability. That's only part of the equation. But just good technical ability. And that's what he's doing. He's snapping his punches. They're nice and clean. They're crisp. They're short. They're together.
Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go.
Move your head.
I like that two-punch combo by Black. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Black is being smart on the outside. Oh, veteran move. Counter shot to the head. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Final 10 seconds of this 5th round. Ray's inability to get away from his opponent's left hand is so evident.
And it's going to stay that way if he doesn't change something. He needs to move the other direction, away from that punch.
You got this in the bag. Just keep doing exactly what you do. That was good. That was real good. It took...
And we are underway with the second half. Wow, no doubt about it, affected by that right hand. If I were him, I'd be hanging on a little bit here. Look at this swarming attack. Ray's taking a barrage of punches. He could go down.
Looks like my screen door on my back porch. I mean, the mosquitoes, there's so many of them, and there's little holes. Some are getting through.
Yeah, I like what I see. I love what I see, baby.
Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand.
Keep moving, keep moving.
Black's at his best when the combinations are landing. He scored well there with that combo.
Just like that. He's tired. Yeah, champ, he's tired.
Halfway through round 6. Carries that punch away. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. Black's combination punching working out well there. He landed 3 solid shots. Able to get rid of that one. Well-targeted left hand by Black. Ray's showing a little bit of a defensive shell, but Teddy, I'm seeing punches still getting through and splitting that guard.
Yeah, well, that's the problem, Joe, when you put those earmuffs on, but you don't move your head. Some of them are going to get through, and just as importantly, you handcuff yourself, so your opponent is going to stay in there a little bit longer, knowing that nothing's coming back right away.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Black. 10 clicks of the talk. Black's always been thought of as a very well-rounded fighter. Tonight we are seeing one specific part of his game that's dominating, and that is precise, accurate, clean, and effective punching.
Yeah, and I would argue that you're seeing another part. You're seeing his intellect. You're seeing how smart he is, because everything is designed to land. He's placing shots beautifully.
He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. Blocks away that headshot. Halfway through the 7th round. Good return fire that time. Ray's trainer's telling him, hey, just stick with what you've been doing. Yeah, but what he was doing caused him to get rocked earlier.
Yeah, sometimes you have to make an adjustment. Now, they don't feel it's time yet, but that time's coming. It's coming quick.
Come on, Jim. There you go.
And he ties up on the inside. Goes up top with a right hand. Black's putting forth a great combination there. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Nice strike after catching one by Black.
That's it.
Nice 1-2 by Black. Coming towards the end of the 7th round, 10 seconds to go. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. And that's the end of round 7.
I need another round just like that, all right?
Let's look at Teddy's scorecard here at the beginning of round number 8. Black's done everything but put his opponent down on the mat.
Yeah, well, for you young fighters out there, this is a lesson right here. You know, you do what's there, you do what you're supposed to do, but you don't try to force something that is not in your character, not in your MO. And that's exactly what he's doing. He's still taking what is given him. He's not getting frustrated. He's not trying to get the knockout when he should be.
Targeted counter punch by Ray. Solid left hand to the head. Right to the head with that right. Accurate jab brings the right hand. 90 seconds to go, halfway through round 8. Nice block by Ray. Scores well to the head with the right hand. Took a shot, now he gives the left.
You're not focusing.
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Nice block by Ray. Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counter punch.
Looked like the will of the wisps, the old great Willie Pep. Made him miss, made him pay.
Ray's opponent knows exactly what the game plan can be now. That counter punch landed with some success. They start up again. Back to action here with another round. But who knows how much longer it'll last. This has been a completely one-sided fight. Gets rid of that effort. Nice exchange. Both right hands landed. Not able to land the headshot. Black's, oh, Teddy, this has got to drive his trainer crazy because he's leaving himself wide open with these sweeping shots.
Well, you talk about that old saying, leaving the barn door open, and the horses are going to go out. Well, guess what? The punches, sooner or later, they're going to come in.
Very accurate two-punch combo by Black. Now he's trying to create an opportunity here as he backs him up against the ropes. 90 seconds into the 9th round.
Come on, come on.
They both decide to bring it. Good combination on the 1-2 by Black. He brings an uppercut that really does damage there. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Not precise at all by Black. Black's on the bad end of a big hook upstairs. Comes right back with some offense of his own. Last 10 seconds of the 9th round. A stinging counterpunch after some fine defense by Ray. Black's reputation is that of a guy who likes to punish an opponent. Well, then he's got a smile on his face tonight, because all night long, that's all he's done.
I don't know too many guys who don't like to punish their opponents. Show me one that doesn't, especially when his opponent has been so agreeable.
Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Black's hitting the mark right now. How precise was he there with that 3-punch combo? Well-placed shot. Came after a nice defensive move there. Good block. Boy, sharp 2-punch combination by Ray. Halfway through this 10th and final round. Lands flush with the 2-punch combo by Black. Black's just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. Ray's opponent landing an effective counterpunch right there.
You're still not moving.
Time to bring it home. Final minute of the final round. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Unable to connect by Black.
Off the rope.
Black's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. And they will bring it home in the last 10 seconds of this final round. Punches and bunches, combination up top. Completely one-sided fight, at least that's the way we saw it.
Yeah, I mean, if you saw it any other way, you'd have to put a warning out the next time these judges judge a fight, kind of like on a pack of cigarettes. You know, this could be hazardous to your health. I mean, these guys could be hazardous to your career if they scored any other way.
Here's the official decision. So all 3 judges give him the victory. A very good night by Black.
I don't think it was ever a question of who. It was always going to be how. Knockout or decision. We get a good decision here.